the voluntary recommended sunan, the things that the Prophet did, ﷺ, though not doing that would not impact the validity of your tawaf. So now we're going to speak about some of these beautiful acts that the Prophet did, ﷺ, and they're part of the sunan. Number one is al-raml. What is al-raml? Al-raml in tawaf is to rapidly walk in a form that would look as if you are healthy and agile and in your strength. Why would we do something like that? When the Prophet ﷺ came to perform Umrah and was prevented in Al-Hudaybiyah, and then a treaty was signed. In the treaty, they've agreed that the Muslims return this year, go to Medina, so that they would not give the impression that they came forcefully against the will of the people of Mecca. And then they may come the following year, and to make up for that Umrah, which they have agreed in the treaty. So the following year, the companions came at the designated time. The people of Mecca, out of their arrogance, left Mecca and went to the hilltops surrounding Mecca to look at the companions. So when they came straight from Medina, a 3-day travel journey, some on foot, some on camelback, some swapping, they were tired and exhausted, but they had limited time. So the people of Mecca, idol worshippers, were looking from on top and would mocking and laughing at the people of Medina, the Muslims who came to make Tawaf and Sa'i, because they looked weary and tired. So the Prophet said, ﷺ, may Allah have mercy upon someone who shows them strength of himself. So the first 3 rounds of the Tawaf, they started marching and walking rapidly in a way that made the people of Mecca say, by Allah, these are strong and agile. The travel and the journey they made did not impact them. And this threw fear in their hearts. So this became a sunnah. The first tawaf a pilgrim does, and definitely it's not tawaf al-ifada, not the Hajj tawaf. No, because this is not the first tawaf. The first tawaf he did when he first came to the holy shrine, this is called tawaf al-qudum. And anytime we do umrah, our tawaf for the umrah is called also tawaf al-qudum because it's the first thing. The sunnah is that we do this sort of marching in the first 3 rounds. Of course, if there are people packing the whole area, that wouldn't be possible because then I would be harming people by doing this. The second sunnah is to do al-ittiba'. And again, this is only done in tawaf al-qudum. So it is done in tawaf al-umrah because this is the first tawaf. Or the first tawaf, if I'm doing qiran or ifrad, before I go to I go to Mina, then this is tawaf al-qudum. What is al-ittiba'? The garment I'm wearing on my shoulder cover both shoulders. And this is how it should be throughout the whole entire time. But when I come to perform tawaf al-qudum or my umrah tawaf, in this case, I have to unveil my right shoulder and bring the covering from underneath my arm and put it on my left shoulder. So my right shoulder would be exposed and my towel or the garment that I'm wearing, I put it on my left. So my left shoulder is covered, my right shoulder is uncovered. This is called ittiba'. It is only to be done throughout the 7 rounds of Tawaf al-Qudum. Thirdly, it is part of the Sunnah to kiss the black stone when you begin the Tawaf. And in every single round you pass by the black stone, the Sunnah is to kiss it. And if you can't, you touch it. And if you can't, with an object in your hand like an umbrella or the likes, you touch it. And if you can't, you just point to it. As for the Yemeni corner which precedes it, the Sunnah is just to wipe over it. Do not kiss it. And if you can't, then you just pass by it without even pointing out. Nowadays, the Haram, mashallah, Allahumma barik, is always fully packed. And you would not be able to go and kiss or touch the black stone without really inserting yourself in the crowd and maybe be a bit harsh or hard or rude or violent, which doesn't make any sense in Islam. It is not mandatory. So if it means that you're going to harm yourself or others, keep your distance and move on. Do we touch any part of the Haram, of the Kaaba? No. You do not touch except the Yemeni corner and the corner that follows it, which is the black stone, if you can. But to hold on to the curtains of the Kaaba, the clothings and the likes, or wiping on it, or putting your face on it, all of this is not from the Sunnah, with a difference of opinion to the area underneath the door, al-multazam, and this is a different topic altogether. And the Sunnah is to say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar when you start your Tawaf. And every round you say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. The final round, after you finish the 7th round and you pass by the black stone, you don't say it anymore. So the total of times you say it is 7 times. And some say that it is also part of the Sunnah to say Allahumma imanan bika wa tasdiqan bi kitabika wa wafa'an bi ahdika wa ittiba'an li sunnati nabiyyika sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the first round. Some say that this is part of the dua to be said.